Hello everybody,
Hello.
How you doing? It's a very exciting day for some people,
Is it?
Maybe not for others, but we're doing a mini-mean on it. It's coming at you. Here it is, it's season 5 of Game of Thrones. Matt, what do you reckon?
I've not even watched anything of it. I don't get it. Why? Who gives a fuck about dragons?
It's not just about dragons.
Well, that's not what I've heard.
Who told you that?
South Park. That's the only reference I've got for Game of Thrones is the dragons are coming, but they never come. And they will never come. So if you're expecting dragons, you're better off watching How to Train Your Dragon 1 and 2. The only good thing about Game of Thrones is the fact that it can easily be turned into a porno parody, Game of Bones.
Or I know someone that refers to Hello Simon as Game of the Thrones. That always made me laugh.
Game of the Thrones. What, like it's musical chairs?
Yeah, I don't know what.
And they're just trying to get dragons to dance around
I
chairs.
don't know what it is, but I've got to say it for all the fans. You know nothing, Matt Horn. Absolute shit. It's possibly on the agenda now to be the greatest TV show of all. And I watched it.
Ooh.
It is up there. And I tell you now, I watched it thinking first series. I was back there in the day and thinking, God, we're never gonna like this. This is just about bloody dragons or whatever, like you're saying. And you watch it and you watch that first season and you're like, it's so much more than that. It's very deep. There's a lot of characters there. It goes back to like medieval times. It's got so much going on. It's also quite references towards the world and the way we are and the way we live. And it's just an absolutely amazing show. And it's got a lot of hype on it, every season, but especially this season now. And it is getting more like, even as a fan, you think, God, it could go shit. It could become shit. And we just hope it isn't, because it is such a great show. So you got to give it a chance.
Do I?
Yeah, you have. You're
Right.
going to like it.
Give me 2 reasons right now why I should stop doing this and watch it.
Okay, number 1.
Yep.
You like horrible sexual things.
What?
Incest.
That's a non-fact. If the police are after me.
Alright, 2 things that why you'll love Game of Thrones. Alright, number 1, it's got you love films, yeah?
I do. I've been known to watch it.
Yeah, and it's the best action film that's been out in years, and it's on every.
Have
it's
you
on a
seen
season.
Fast and Furious?
It's better than off. Well, it is. Alright, okay, it's not maybe as exciting as the Raid 2, like all the action, but the fight scenes and everything else, it's as good as any film. If it's better, it's reinventing a lot of the way movies are made.
Okay.
Ways.
Second point.
Second point, if you want to watch a really, really deep, sick show, which is totally messed up and fucked up, Game of Thrones is it. And I think that's why it's got so many people into it, because it is actually like, wow, they just did that. And it's doing things that no one ever did. The guy that writes it said there's a big scene in season 1 when one of the big people in it dies, and you expect, and the writer says, I saw a clip of it, him talking about it, he said, the thing is, this isn't Robin Hood. They're not going to run along and save it with his merry men. He's going to die. And he dies. And that's the show. And that's why I think everyone's got hooked by it, because they do. They just, every time you think you'll figured it out, there's clips on YouTube of big scenes in Game of Thrones over the last 5 seasons of people watching it and showing them going, oh! And that's how good it is, because people can even watch a video of people watching it to realise just how shocking it is.
Yeah, but you say that. I've seen clips of people watching Two Girls One Cup where they go, oh, didn't mean it was a great video to watch.
Good point, well made. but I mean, you haven't seen Breaking Bad yet, have you?
No, but it starts soon on a new TV channel, so I'm going to be watching it.
Yeah, I recommend
Okay,
it. I mean, Breaking Bad might be better. I mean, I would say that still, because it is more. It's obviously more normal, isn't it, than Game of Thrones? And there is obviously dragons and stuff in Game of Thrones, which is a bit out of the way. But generally speaking, it's up there with the top TV shows ever made.